And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo, let's go. What is good? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being patient with me. I was a little late. Just that type of shit with the traffic. It's going to be a pain in the ass this summer. What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Hello, let's go. I don't know. There's so much shit going on today. It's absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous. That's how I was driving down the highway, too. I didn't even need the song on the radio. I'm like, move, bitch. Get on my way. I gotta get to the damn stream. So, I don't know if you read the headline or the title of this stream. It's the anniversary stream. First and foremost, it's my 24th anniversary with my wife. I love you. I know she's listening. I know she's listening. We gave each other, a little gift. She's amazing. My wife doesn't ask, like, if I spent too much money on, like, a gift, she'd be mad. I got it made, boys. I got it made. But thank you to my lovely, amazing, beautiful, smart, funny, amazing, beautiful. I love you so much to my wife. 24 years. I kept thinking it was 25. When we first met, I was going by like when the first day we met. Who cares? But we're all going on a 25th year, quarter of a century. Isn't it amazing? I'm only 31, so we must have dated when I was 8. Yeah, don't do math. Don't do math. Just pretend I'm 31. There's all types of shit going on. I got it all on Twitter. It's all lined up, ready to go. I'm full of shit. I really don't. But you know what? It's okay because I can play it off a little bit since I'm late and we got to end it at 6:55. Why is that, you ask? Well, let me tell you why. Because Tuesday, Wednesday, and mother chucking Thursday, we are pre-gaming, tailgating for the one, the only, there's nobody else like this mofo. My dog, my man, my friend, Alex Stein. Prime time, baby. Let's go. Damn that ring light. Let me just say, I had a regular light before, and I loved it. I thought it was just bright. It was just straight up bulb, but it's what was making me orange on here. So my wife's like, you need a softer light. So I was like, all right, break out the ring light again. I gave up on TikTok, but break out. I really did get that light for TikTok. I got like well over 5,000 followers on TikTok. Like I was doing pretty good on that shit, and I never went live once. I bought the damn light, never went live once. What are you gonna do? But no, I'm super duper. I mean, this is a special day for me and my wife. And honey, I love you. There's nobody that could ever replace you. I love you more today than I did the day I met you, and I fell in love with you the second I saw you. Love at first sight. And all jokes aside, seriously, it's been an amazing ride. We've had our ups and downs, and it only makes people stronger. That's all. And even in the beginning, we had some rough stuff going on. Personal shit that honestly I wouldn't care really too much. Like, it wouldn't bother me to share, but I've been told by many pros, many professionals out there, don't overshare too much because don't give the trolls. But it just sucks, this. Like, I like trolls. I just don't like weirdos who are, like, getting into your in real life shit. You know what I mean? It's like, just stick to insulting me. But yeah, so Alex, he goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I really want to do Monday through Friday. Like DMS, like our boy, like my man, Dark Matt Steve does. He goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, motherfucking Friday. That's what I want to do. I will do it eventually, just not this Friday. So there's so much stuff. Honestly, I'm going to talk a little bit of Karen Reed, not that much. Even though two of the witnesses today, basically, case closed. But one of them especially, I'll talk a little bit about it. I know not everybody's interested in the Karen Reed stuff, but I watch that shit all day, guys. You gotta let me have a little bit of Karen Reed. But yeah, I was watching all types of shows trying to catch up because in the Karen Reed case, you heard me whining about it many a time. She's got, the judge, Beverly Cannoni, most corrupt judge. Today, it was so corrupt. There was grounds to have that shit a mistrial. Everybody watching knew she wasn't going to do that. Like, this bitch, she lives for this. She got Person of the Year. She won Norfolk County's Person of the Year for being the worst judge anybody's ever witnessed, anyways, on camera. It was so absolutely corrupt. The justice system in Massachusetts is fucked with this lady in there. Pardon my French. But I'm excited. Let me get to the chat. I hope people are here. I haven't peeked. I thought I saw a couple of thumbs ups. And by the way, I love every last one of you for the thumbs up. I'm a big goofball. I forget to ask to subscribe and share and blah, blah, blah. I like it. And you guys just do it like pros. Pros, you know why? Because the chat rats and the Bubba Army are the absolute strongest. The strongest fan base. I hate saying fans, but strongest. I hate community too. I'll just say community because my dumb ass can't think of anything else right now. Strongest communities ever. Let's go. I'm being silly, but I'm dead ass serious. And I'm in plenty of other communities. Ugh, I hate that word. Without a doubt, chat rats, Bubba Army. Bubba Army's got the chat rats beating numbers, but the chat rats that we have, they are hardcore, man. Hardcore. And it's just like all Bubba Army. Bubba Army don't play. They come out in full ass force every single day. It's beautiful, and I love every last stinking one of you, even the ones I disagree with a little bit. I might disagree with you here and there. I got Auntie Bev in my head. I gotta shut up. All right, let me get to the chat because I'm terrible at getting to the chat. Oh my God, y'all are here! Thank God. I was so worried. Listen, I was so worried. I'm being silly, but I was driving home and I didn't have a smile on my face. Go out of my fucking way! I was losing my mind. I'm like, oh, they get out of my way. Sorry about that. Sorry. I got to get to my show. I apologize. And they're like, what'd you call me? An asshole? I'm like, I did, but you didn't hear it. My lips are saying show, not asshole. And he's like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. And he's like, all right, later, bro. Massholes. What are you going to do? Fucking massholes. Listen, there's 2 lanes on the highway near me, okay? 2 lanes. The right lane is the travel lane, which makes the left lane the fucking passing lane. Go! Pass! If you are, and I do this. This is my signature thing. I'm like, you're about to go in the same fucking speed. Get the fuck out of my way. And it's like, yeah, we're both going 80. I don't give a shit. No, they're not. I'm joking. They are not going that fast. And I wouldn't either to any officers out there. I drive the speed limit, sir. Now, let me check with the chat. Yo, Holy Oak Joe made it first. Let's go. Joe, my God. Yo, episode 62. Thank you so much. Dude, Holy Oak Joe, I feel so bad. Your show comes on literally at like the craziest time for me personally. I am either trying to finish up, getting out of work fast, and my boss will like throw, hey, do this, or load that truck, or grab that forklift, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I have to get home. I gotta shit, shave, and shower, and come down here, do my damn show. But it's I feel so bad. I will absolutely. I'm just gonna put it on. I'm just gonna put your show on, and I'm pretty sure you go. I know you go on. I think when I went to see your show one time, I think it was on Facebook. But everybody, please out there, please go to Holy Oak Joe. I know he's got a YouTube channel too. Go. Like, follow, share, subscribe, all that shit for our boy Holy Oak Joe. Please, I beg you. He's a wild and crazy dude. I showed his freaking him in the ring with Hulk fucking Hogan, dude. And Shawn Michaels. And he's got a toe tattoo on his entire back of Hulk Hogan flexing. It's amazing. Give our boy a follow. Yo, Bob Cook's in the house. Let's go, man. The machine. Bob Cook, the machine. Fuck the Leonardo da Vinci. That's my man right there. Matthew Adams, where the hell were you yesterday? God damn it. We did a whole review of your escapades out there for the it wasn't really called Antifa rally. It wasn't like an Antifa thing, whatever. But yeah, I covered the whole thing yesterday. Damn it, you missed it. Monday, like I was saying earlier, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're tailgating for Alex Stein's show. Alex Stein comes on. I come on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alex is on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means this show has to end about 6:55. Sometimes I go like 6:57. But, damn it, Joe Biden took my whisper thing away. It's okay, I shit myself too. I don't fart in front of the Queen. I ain't that old yet. We know I ain't really 31, but I ain't that old. I can hold it in. And if it was really that bad, I'd be like, we ain't seeing the Queen today. If I can't hold in my shit, I ain't seeing the damn. Well, now it's the King Tampon there, whatever his freaking name is. I'll fart in front of that guy all day. I'll be like, hey, King. Take that, you bastard. That's what you get for what you did to Princess Diana. Anyway, truth is unbreakable. Let's go. Thank you so much. Tommy, 2274 in the place. He says, Scott Starboard in chat. Sorry, my brother, I can't stay, but I wanted to support your channel by hitting the like button. God damn it, I love you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Tommy 2274, thank you so much. We got Sean SD Sock Biter. Whoop whoop. Sean Sock Biter. Only people who watch the middle will get that joke. Brick's my boy. I'm about to put Brick right here next to my other boy right here. The Content King right up over yonder. Great pick, hell yeah. Thank you, Truth. I appreciate that. Daniel Graham up in this place. Let's go. Oh, I love Daniel Graham. Sorry I'm late. What's up, chat? No, been recovering from COVID. The effing CCPs. I don't know what I can say on YouTube, so that's why I kind of I mean, who gives it? Whatever. Bro, I hope you feel better, man. That sucks. I got COVID. I forget when the hell it was. I forget. Christmas, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it was around Christmas last year. It only lasted like, I think, a day. And then I felt like crap for a few days. But, you know, I took a test literally like 24 hours later. And it's like, it's gone. But I did feel like straight up hell. So I'm glad to see my man Daniel Graham feeling much better. Doomy's in the place! Do me! You can do me in the morning. You can do me in the night. Can do me when you wanna do me. Oh, do me, girl. It's not a girl, you know what I mean. Who the hell was that? Belle Biv DeVoe? Now we know how old I am. Yes, Basil. Thomas Gilson! My man, let's go! Let's go! Doc, Matt, Steve! Dogman Steve, we love Dogman Steve. He's in there, he said, evening, sir. Good evening, my brother. Let's have it. Were you prescribed older steroids, Danagram? I've been there, and that cough is painful and sticks with you for weeks. Truth asked Danagram. Man, prednisone, I must have taken so much frigging prednisone in my life. By the time I found out it was steroids, because I used to get, I think I told you guys before, I got freaking, I am so allergic to poison ivy, it's ridiculous. A town that I was working in, it sucks. Like, I can't talk about regular shit. Anyway, town somewhere around sort of here where I was working, they do control burns, and they're great. I'm glad they do it. But I'm like, oh shit. One of the worst times I ever had in my life. The old city I used to live, can't mention that because doxing. They burnt poison ivy. It got in my lungs. It was so bad I couldn't see for almost 24 hours. My eyes were closed shut. I scratched my skin. It's like a horror movie. And there was 4 like divots, big. It was like nasty. I weighed almost triple my body weight in just poison ivy goop. It was so bad because it was in my lungs coming out where it was bad. I hate poison ivy. They have me on so much prednisone since I was like 6, and they're like, "Oh, after 7 years it goes away." No, it don't. After 7 years, it laughs and says, "You really waited 7 years? I'm getting your ass for 7,000 years." It's like, yeah, maybe after 700 years that shit goes away. I'm only looking to live till 150, maybe 160 at the most. I'm never getting to that 700 mark. I can never tell you guys what happens in 700 years. Maybe my allergy to it will finally go away. I also am allergic to like plums. Who the fuck is allergic to plums? Plums are delicious. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I have to like X out of the chat and go back in to make sure. All right. Does this do this for anybody else? Does this do this for anybody? Oh, wait, Doomy said I got a really bad case of ligma. I was gonna play dumb, but I love it. All right, let's get the big head off the screen because I don't want to see this guy down there. You probably don't either. So get the big head, and we'll go look at. I just realized how bad that sounds. How long have I been saying that? I want to see the little head. What the f is wrong with me? Maybe I knew what I was doing. Probably not. Let's go. I'm ready. I am pumped tonight. I am pumped for Alex. I am pumped for Alex Stein. Earlier today, before I forget, I was going to mention a little later in the show, but this is, we're pre-gaming for the one and only. Bubba, the Love Sponge, had an interview with our boy Joe Exotic. I was a little shocked that so many people in the chat, most of the Bubba fans hate Joe Exotic. Y'all don't want to free my boy, but that's okay. I still love you. We can disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with disagreeing. I am a super duper constitutionalist. I really am. I think the Constitution is like the best, even though it's not guidelines, it's the damn law. But even though it's not, guidelines technically, to me, the Constitution is like the best guy besides the Bible, clearly, obviously, the New Testament, by the way. I mean, there's stuff in the Old Testament. I don't want to get in an argument with myself over here. Jesus came to bring a new and everlasting covenant that will be shed for you and for all so that sins may be forgiven. stay in peace and say peace to one another. But for real, other than obviously the greatest book of all time, the hand guide for, life, the Bible, the freaking U.S. Constitution is the absolute best guidelines to follow, second to the Bible. So, a lot of people like, yeah, Joe Exotic did this, Joe Exotic did that, and you're probably right. I don't know if he killed tigers or he did this, he did shitty things. First of all, none of us, he who live in a glass house cast the first stone, or whatever the fuck it is. He without sin cast the first stone. My brain's broken. Anyway, I literally jumped out my car. I'm like, tell my wife, it's too late. She's like, no, it's not. Get up in the shower, get the hell going. I'm like, God damn, I love this woman. So I was like, all right, fine. And I literally, when I set this stream up, it was like 5:56. I have 4 minutes to go. I'm like, fuck it, I'll set it for 6:20. Ram, boom, bang, bam, did my shit, and here we go. Here we go. We're here. What the hell was he saying? Oh yeah. So Bubba was talking about Joe Exotic. I was shocked that people were all against it. But here's the deal. Even if, and you're probably right. I'm not even gonna argue if Joe Exotic didn't do, bad shit or not. That's not what the government has him hemmed up for. He's not in jail for killing or beating or harming or doing anything bad to animals. You can say, fuck you, Scott, and I'll say, no. No. Because he is in there for, stupid, paperwork nonsense. One of the time, well, I think it's two, but one health inspection or health certification for, I believe, 2 different lions, or tigers, rather, where, they had the wrong dates on them. And Joe didn't even do that himself. That's the veterinarian people. They were manipulating they were just putting wrong dates. I'm like, fuck it. It was supposed to be yesterday, right? It's like, I'm off by a day or 2. Who gives a shit, even if the doctor did that? But what I'm saying is, the shit that Joe Exotic is in jail for is bullshit. He should not be in jail for that. You want to get him for something else, fine. That's not how our Constitution works. That is not how any judicial system should work. Yes, I believe in karma. Oh, I don't even just believe in karma. I know karma. I went to school with karma. I worked with karma my whole life. Karma's a bitch, but she's cool. Don't call her a bitch to her face. But seriously, karma's real. Whatever you put out in the world comes back on you 10 mother chucking fold. I'm telling you. And you guys know, hey, I'm preaching to the choir. But the justice system doesn't get to be karma. Karma is her own thing. The FBI, they don't get to do that shit. And we just heard it on Bubba the Love Sponge today with the interview he had with Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic's in jail, so we lost 4 minutes of actual interview time with Joe Exotic because he's on the friggin' payphone. It's like he's talking, and you'll get this call is from a federal prison, and so it's like you even get less time. But he called in right as a break happened, so they're like, "Can you hold 4 minutes for the break?" Then they only had whatever left after that. But anyway, and then the phone call ends, and it was like, damn it. But that's why I'm telling you guys, free Joe Exotic. So in the phone call, I believe Lummy looked it up. So when the federal government takes you to federal court, they don't have the same burden like all the other states do, where it's you have to find somebody guilty no matter what. There's no reasonable doubt. If you have reasonable doubt in the Karen Reed case, some people I don't know if she did or not, but there's so much reasonable doubt. If I was on the jury, I'd let her go. No shit. No, really, no shit. So, in the federal court, they can just say, nah, if you kind of think you did or she did, yeah, send him to jail, fuck it. That's bullshit. First of all, fix that right now. Because I don't want the feds ever doing that to me, you, or any freaking buddy else ever. That is nuts. That's a terrible, terrible way to conduct business. Business! Alright, let's go. What the hell did I save here? Let's go. I'm fired up. I am fired up. Honestly, I was a little, worried. I want to get to the beginning of this mess here. Let's get to the beginning of this mess. What did I tweet out for? Oh boy. Look at this. First of all, look at this beautiful. They say it's the best presidential picture of all time. Roger Stone posted, I think yesterday, right? I don't even know what the hell today is. The new presidential portrait is one of the most consequential. The new presidential portrait of one of the most consequential presidents in world history. That's damn right, Mr. Roger Stone. We love you, sir. You know I got nothing but love for you. The greatest single title. Is it me or is he writing weird? The greatest single title that history can bestow is that of Peacemaker. True dat. Jesus, anyone? Hello? The American people elected Donald J. Trump as the peace candidate, and he is living up to that title despite the deep state's effort to ignite World War Trace. I just thought it was cool. I just want to show off our boy. Look at this. That is a bad. That's like the his the prison picture. What the the booking picture, whatever the hell it's called. Doesn't it look just like the prison picture? It's like what? He's kind of like, yeah, he looks a little Clint Eastwoodish. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I wanted to bring this up yesterday, but I talked too much like an idiot. So here's JoJo Siwa. If you know who JoJo Siwa is, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but JoJo Siwa ain't one. All right, I thought that would be better. Yeah, you can see JoJo Siwa. This is actually, even though she looks ridiculous, this is actually not the worst. So, surprisingly, this isn't the worst of JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa was like a little singer girl trying to make it big. She doesn't have a good voice. The lyrics are written for her, to be fair, and they are terrible. She's a little pudgy, which I don't care if somebody's, whatever size they are. I really don't. But it looks silly for a little girl, and she's not even little. She might be young, but she's like 10 times taller than all the little dancers around her that are like her age. I'd show you something, but I'll get another copyright strike on my frigging channel. But yeah, so, and then she came out like, I think during COVID that she's lesbian, and, it just comes to turn out that, can you guys see that? Whomp, whomp. Yep. All for show. Bunch of bullshit. Just like wearing all this sparkly crap when you're like 18, pretending like you're 12. It's over. Thank God. Now all we have to do is hope that Elliot Page gets her boobies back and maybe, I don't know, stuffs the chewed up rubber dog bone down there back up inside her and becomes a girl. She was a good actress. Shitty actor. Man, Elliot Page, terrible. Look at this, everybody. First of all, shout out my boy. I hope you can see it. I hate that this is in the way. My boy Jack Vincent. Ah, boy, let's go. He's like, could this be an attempt at silencing somebody? If the new King of the Hill is mega based, we may need to look at this again. If you guys know King of the Hill used to be the absolute shiznit. Look at this. This is a little sad. Well, it's a lot sad. Jonathan Joss, I think that's how you pronounce it, the voice of John Redcorn. Oh, Bobby. In King of the Hill has sadly passed away at the age of 59 years old after being fatally shot by his neighbor. What? I don't know if you know this. They are my son just showed me the other day. They're doing a reboot of King of the Hill. It's going to be on Hulu. Bobby's older and he still lives with them. I don't know what's up with Luann or anybody, but everybody does look a little bit older. In the ad that I can't show you because I'll get copyright stricken, they show it like, you know, at the beginning where it's like, you know that shit? And they're like in the alleyway with couches and shit. Well, they show them with like COVID masks. And I'm like saying to my wife, I'm like, oh no, don't tell me they wokeified King of the Hill. Me and my wife used to watch that shit, you know, when our kids were little and we were just hanging out. And it was still live. And I'm like, and she's like, listen, we all wore masks. They're just probably trying to show time. I'm like, I hope you're right. Please don't wokeify King of the Doggone Hill. We can't be having. I haven't watched it in so long. I can't do Hank. Hank's like, gosh dang it, Bobby. Damn, I used to do a good Hank Hill. I haven't watched it in so long. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is the worst month of the year. It's Pride Month. So right outside, look at there's Rocky. There's Rocky. Da-na-na. It's like da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. Fucking ruined Rocky. God damn, Philly. What is wrong with you? Philly, I always think of Philly as, you know, fucking like Hogan flexing, like Holyoke Joe's back. Philly! What the is wrong with you, Philadelphia? God almighty, look at this mess. I know Rocky ain't got nothing to do with it. And we all know Sylvester Stallone. He's a Trumper, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't do it. Sylvester Stallone says, listen, I ain't for all that Diddy stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Damn it, I can't do it. My throat's all messed up. I'm saying allergies. They're going away, but I still got remnants. This, you know, the remnants going on. It's pissing me off. All right, let me catch up. Another shout out. How about this? On my 24th anniversary, me and my wife's big day today. We're celebrating on Saturday, but still. We exchange gifts and loves and pleasantries, and we'll be doing it all night long. All night long. All night. All night long. All night. All night long. But look at this. It's also the 14-year anniversary when Glenn Beck announced his final show on Fox News. That was a big deal for me. It was a huge deal. Listen, there's I should probably write these down. You know, there's my grandfather, both my grandfathers, my dad, my brother was one of my biggest role models. My Uncle Carl, shout out to my Uncle Carl. Honestly, all my aunts and uncles, I can't say their names because people figure stuff out. It's so annoying. Yeah, my cousin T, and you know, and then we'll move on to people, you know, who aren't immediate, like Rush Limbaugh. I could go on and on and on, but I'll tell you, Glenn Beck, when he was on Fox, I watched him before Fox News too. When he went on Fox, I was like, this is gonna be badass. And people are like, who the fuck is this nerd? Isn't this the dude who used to wear like bow ties and shit? And he's like, no, that's Tucker. Because they were on shit, whatever. But he was huge and he had his chalkboard. And look what he says. He says, 14 years ago, I announced my final show on Fox News. The mainstream media thought my chalkboard days were over, but I was just getting started. He's like, let's go. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to the Blaze TV and stuck with us all these years. Shout out to you, bro. All right, ooh, damn, we got 5 minutes. Damn, and I didn't even get to the chat either. I suck. Red Draken's here. I tell you guys, I hope everybody out there has subscribed to my boy, Real Red Draken on Rumble. Jack Vinsonius is up in here. Damn, I suck at the chat. I am terrible at the chat. And with your spirit, thank you. I know they changed it, Daniel Graham. I don't like the change. It's like, they say, I'll talk about it later. Damn, I only got 5 minutes. I drink enough Diet Mountain Dew, Daniel Graham said. With all the preservatives, I'm expecting to live to 120. Me and you both, baby. Let's go. I ain't got no quit. I don't want to go like 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. I'm shooting for the top, baby. I'm going at 140, 150, 160. I want to be in the news like they're going to be like, oh my God, are you related to Moses? I'd be like, Moses? I went to school with Moses, motherfucker. I know who Moses is. God forgive me for swearing. I couldn't help myself. The airplane Willie, my dog. Where you been at, fool? He's like, I've been right here. Dickhead, read the chat. I know, I'm sorry. I suck at the chat. We might have to go like 6:57 because I suck. And I came in late today. It's a crazy day, but we're going to have some fun. Dana Graham. Oh, wait. Thomas Gilson, notorious garbage chewer. Thomas Gilson is slick as shit. Everybody, all you guys, we are all one and the same. We are just snappy comment making mofos. Thomas Gilson is sneaky funny as shit. I'm telling you, read what that man is posting. Airplane Willie says, quit talking about Morgan like that. Where is Morgan? Morgan, where you at, girl? Well, I know she's been working with her man Dylan, my boy Dylan. I know she's been working with Dylan, so I think she's getting out like late with Dylan and shit. That was a good Stallone. Daniel Graham, I promise I can do a better Stallone than that. I suck right now. Rainey's in here. Rainey, my God, Rainey. Nobody's better than Rainey at everything, but especially selling houses in Florida. You want a house in Florida, you go to Rainey. I know there's probably other bubble army that selling houses. They don't come in my chat. They don't show your boy love. Rainey does. So when me and my wife someday we go to live in Florida, we are going to see Rainey and we are buying houses. And I think I'm going to have to give 1.5% of the closing costs to Dark Match Steve. I don't know. I think I have to, but we'll see. Pride is a sin. Yes, it is, Doomy. Truth's Unbreakable. Someone should slide down those flags that leads to their flag's destruction. I hear you. That would be great, right? I should bring it back up, but if I do, I'm going to screw the whole damn thing up. Big Tech! Let's go! You guys know I always tell you to follow my boy Big Tech too. He said, brother Scott, man! It was a big deal for me when the Blaze started. I remember the launch day was the day after Benghazi, 9/12, ironically, yes. And then heard the network you are building was first of all, me and Big Tech love Glenn Beck. He makes Glenn Beck raps. You guys heard my Glenn Beck song, like I made a little punk song for him and shit. You don't suck, Scott Starboard, you're the best. Doomy, you are the best. I appreciate that. Seriously, it made my absolute day. And it's already a super special day. It's my 24th anniversary. Did I tell you that? Red Dragon, thanks, brother. I ain't been streaming lots because shit connection in the woods, but I'm getting Starlink right away. Get that shit. Starlink, they have a mini Starlink now. I want to get it so bad. I pay so much money for Comcast super duper high speed shit. And I'm like, damn, I want to get that Starlink. Got it on the boat, but I can't say anything or I'll dox myself. But all I know is get it. It's good. It's good. You can play video games. You can do whatever the hell you want on that shit. Damn, I better hurry up, go. Thank you so much, Danny Gray. I appreciate that. Rainey, give him the bad news. What? No, Bob Cook, no. Don't give me bad news. All right, let's watch this real quick. Is it a good spot? Who should Trump pardon next? Alex Stein gives his take on Trump's pardon and who he thinks should be next. Is it any surprise me and my boy Alex Stein are like this simpatico? Let's go. Ready? Hopefully it's 2 minutes long.
If I was one of the village people and I was mad at somebody, I would go murder them right now, and Trump would pardon them. The way he pardons these rappers and he doesn't even listen to their music, and the way that he plays YMCA, the village people could literally go on a GTA killing spree tomorrow, I believe, and Trump would give them a pardon. I'm kind of joking about Donald Trump and the pardons because I love Donald Trump, but I've literally, and I don't have that many connections, but I have a few connections. And this is not shtick. I've been a little shticky, but this is.
Look at our boy being humble. I'm telling you right now, Alex has tons of connects. He's being super humble. I love this mofo. All right, let's go.
Not shtick. Because I've reached out to Alex Brucewitz and I've reached out to Laura Trump and I've begged them. And it's not their call, and I understand that they're not going to go to bat necessarily for me. But I want Joe Exotic pardoned so bad. And Joe Exotic, I know for whatever, some people are just.
Now look at her face. This is what everybody in the Bubba chat today was probably doing while they were typing like, fuck this dude. They were like, what? Free who? But I'm telling you, the charges that he has against him are bullshit. Charge him with real shit then, because what he is charged for is totally made up fake shit. Fuck Carol Baskins. Let's go. Let's finish this because we gotta go. Oh shit.
I know, am I crazy, Chanel? I know I sound crazy. I've become friends with Joe Exotic, but Joe Exotic, what he really went to jail for is basically disposing of some tigers. Yes, Chanel. They let NBA Youngboy. He's like actually probably murdered somebody allegedly, and this guy had some tigers. Like Joe Exotic was in. This is why, Chanel. He had the #1 show on Netflix while he was locked in jail. Imagine being the #1 superstar, and you can't enjoy. There's no bigger punishment. There's literally. I would say that the death penalty would be on par almost, because finally you make it. You're a superstar, and you're behind bars like that. You couldn't even write that Hollywood script because.
Damn! Oh, it's so true. I am so late. I am running way too late. We got to go. I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I wish I could name all of you off right now, but I can't. Get over to Alex Stein right now. Don't forget, wait, don't go yet. Right after Alex Stein, Dark Match Steve's on at 8 o'clock. We always have so much fun. It's the after party. Hanging out late night at Dark Match Steve's crib. 8 o'clock, right after Alex, but right now, and I'll be back here hopefully at 6 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. If it's at 6:05, something like that, but I'll try to be here right at 6 o'clock. Today was like the second time out of 62. Shout out Holyoke Joe knew it. That I was late, but yeah, I'm gonna be even more late. We gotta get over to Alex. Please get over to Alex Stein show right now. We're gonna have a ball. No matter who the heck Alex's guest is gonna be amazing. That was gonna be what I was gonna show next. But since I'm running so damn late, we couldn't do it. But I'm glad we finished up with some Alex, because I love my boy. Alex Stein, comedy gold, baby. Let's go. Get your tookuses over there right now. I'll see you guys in Alex's chat right after that Dark Mass Steve. Back here again at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Peace. I'll see you.